Hey everyone, I'm Solon of the Professionalists. This is episode 4 of Bioshock. Last time we left off, we were starting to get into Fontaine's Fisheries. We kind of got a lot of that feel of the, kind of the underbelly of Rapture. We're going to get really into it with this next part. Right now we are being sent by Peach Wilkins to find his camera. Oh, there's a Big Daddy right there, so we'll have to take care of that. Hopefully we can find a really efficient way to take care of it, as opposed to my usual plan of flounder until it's dead. Or maybe just get killed by a splicer. Because why try? I feel like I'm showing off, but it's just that I'm really bad right now.
Surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from this sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found out with his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug, and luck would have it.
So basically that was kind of documenting the scientific discovery of the sea slug with healing properties. Very important plot device, but not much as farther than sci-fi rhetoric. Not really all that much to analyze with that part. But got Tenenbaum all excited, and I'm always happy when Tenenbaum's excited because she's just a really nice person. Anyways, while we're hacking this RPG turret, maybe I can just use that against the Big Daddy. Make my life easier. I think one of the big things that I've been thinking about lately with this game is to note where society has kind of transcended. In this like early 1950s, set in 1960, but this 1950s society, you kind of have gender and race in a majority of extents have equal rights, at least to some degree of success. Although subjugation inevitably happens when the be a total dick to the little people part of Objectivism comes in, but it comes in the form of class and societal contribution. Parasites, or people are they're identified by what they can do for society. There we go. I got it. That worked a lot easier than it should have. But we have like parasites, who are the people are identified by what they can do for society, such as their positions or jobs, and these are what's being discriminated against, as opposed to gender and race. And so we have a lot of characters within the in this that are showing that. Holy crap, there's another Big Daddy already. But it doesn't look like there's a little sister with him, which would make it kind of useless to attack. Kind of creepy that I'm hunting for little girls. But we'll move on from that. This idea kind of follows the concept of Objectivism that says consciousness is identification. However, we can see how this erodes as technology gets involved to change and evolve individuals. We're chemically changing our consciousness, and like the splicers are chemically changing their consciousness. And so this is kind of a place of intersection where there's a rub between philosophies of transhumanism and Objectivism. If someone can just change their body's DNA, they can become better because of it. However, their identities transform in the process, affecting everything about what modern concepts of reality are built on. What is real in the mind can become what is real in the body. And so it creates that kind of singularity.
Once he was just a menace, to be convicted and hung. But he always manages to be where the evidence isn't. He's the most dangerous type of hoodlum. The kind with vision.
I was hoping to not get caught by that. That's okay, we can do this, we'll pay it. We'll just pay the price, it'll be nice and easy. Oh, it was right behind me too. Hello. Yeah, you can see where Andrew Ryan is just really frustrated with Fontaine being exactly where the evidence is not. Where he's like trying to nail this guy, and I think that's one of the points where there are cameras everywhere in Fontaine's Fisheries and in this smuggling area, and it's because they're trying to control that, right? And so you'll just see me just destroying camera after camera down here, and it gets really obvious near the very end.
The research camera looks just like one you'd see topside. According to this magazine article I scrounged up, it can also analyze genetic information, parse biological structures, lots of other $5 words.
Basically, it's a magic camera. Not really sure how it does what it does, but it doesn't matter because it's magic. I'll take care of this turret real quick. I guess now that... God, this freaking RPG turrets. Excuse me, sorry. There's a whole bunch of turrets down here because it's supposed to be like a jail cell. Would not want to be locked up here or try to escape. Alright, this one's going easy. Love it when a hack goes perfectly well. Then I feel bad when it doesn't. What a fool! I guess there's something to be said where now that we have like a lot of these characters that are starting to get established, like Tenenbaum and Suchong and Ryan and Fontaine, even Atlas. One of the nice things about the big 20th century philosophies and politics that we're exploring with this game, as kind of a background to Objectivism. Gosh, this guy blew up everything. That these philosophies and politics, they all kind of respond to one another, since they're all... God, I suck. But these politics, they respond to one another. And so we get a lot of characters who respond directly to each other with their philosophies. You can watch Tenenbaum with her responses against Nazi fascism, and to what extent it complies with genetic manipulation. And that's along the same lines with Suchong and how available he is to do what he's doing. One of the places that you should really look at it is whenever Tenenbaum makes any reference to the idea of the Nazi Übermensch or Superman, because those are the points when you most directly reflect this off of Objectivism and off of transhumanism and all these things. So it's really cool watching all these different politics intersect in one place. You get that 1960s like microcosm, and it's really cool. They do a really good job of it. What do we got around here? Oh, nice. We found a total stash of evidence and stuff.
I don't make the laws here, I just enforce them. But I didn't come to Rapture to string men up for running contraband. If Ryan and his crew had their law, then they could have my badge.
So you can see how the evidence is piled up on the desk. And how Sullivan feels being the sheriff of this area. With other characters within this microcosm, Andrew Ryan's just a huge one, where you can see Andrew Ryan's rejection of both America's democratic republic and Russia's communist politics, and how it complies with genetic manipulation and allows it to actually run. However, he doesn't take part of manipulating his own genes. And Atlas does this as well, where he's like, no, I don't, that's not my jazz, man. But why is the big reason. Why, especially even Fontaine as well, for even different reasons. For them, it's all about the value of the human being as untainted, like basically the idea of the, the body and the mind, kind of your Cartesian dualism, where if you do something to affect your body and it affects your mind, then we have a bad time. Awesome. So now we have the camera, and we can take a picture of the splicer on the other side of the window.
Now get me some snaps on those spider splicers, and don't come back down here till you've got my research.
So now we kind of have a side quest where we have to research spider splicers, kind of Pokemon Snap style. This is also now Pokemon Snap. I don't know how they managed to contain a spider splicer in this tiny little office, but, you know, hats off to them. Over there. Oh, something just exploded everywhere, and now we've got burning people, and, you know, so it's kind of business as usual. Oh, dang, I really wanted that. But now we have a impromptu window we can jump out. Ooh, and a new toy. This must have fallen out of that machine, actually. Security Bullseye, so I can throw this at people and make things attack it, hopefully.
Trick the security system. Set security bots and turrets on your enemies.
I think I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna play with that a little bit. I've obviously got... Yep, that one's obviously set up just to try it out. But you can see how it says enemy triggered. And so we don't have to worry about it like attacking us because we're not a threat right now. Let's go. We can pick up weapons and stuff, clean up. There we go.
This little sea slug has come along and glued together all the crazy ideas I've had since the war. It doesn't just heal damaged cells, it resurrects them. I can bend the double helix. Black can be reborn white, tall, short, weak, strong. But the slugs alone are not enough. I'll need money. And one other thing.
So she leaves that kind of open-ended for interpretation. That idea of the bending the double helix being her ability to change DNA. You can see how she kind of accepts that. This is obviously before Suchong gets involved.
Guess it's time to get to work for old Peachy. Take the man's pictures, and let's get the hell out of this place.
Yeah, that's the idea. I would really love to get the hell out of this place. But we can totally take pictures of all sorts of things, and we get them in the middle of the picture, we get an A, or if they're alive, it doesn't give us as much if we take pictures of the same guy over and over. I don't know. Come on, attack him. Nice. Throwing balls around, get the fuzz off our tail. Alright, so we kind of have two sides here. I like go. Doesn't really give us much. But as we take more pictures, we get more bonuses. Like we can hit things harder and stuff. It's like we're taking pictures of zombies. Daywalkers are out. Alright, probably should take care of business before doing all the research. Hey, there we go. Nice! This one actually, we got a tonic for putting this together. And a good one, too. Every time we search corpses, we can search again and get different loot. Problem is that once you take from the body, that stuff is gone, so if you hit search again, as we'll find out, it's kind of a risk where you can either get something better, or you might get something worse.
I'm closing in on the whole ring. I'd pat myself on the back, but let's face it, these aren't exactly bloodthirsty desperados we're talking about. Rapture's full of poets, artists, and tennis players, not hired guerrillas. But this leader, there's this Fontaine. He seems to know his way around the grift. He keeps his nose clean.
Drink time.
The right people don't know he's not to be trifled with.
Don't want to be one to waste good whiskey. Hey, looks like there's something in my stupor over there. Yeah. No. Yeah. Funny thing about film is that you have to actually have film
My dear, I'm sorry, but
as an ammo source.
Rosenberg is demanding to speak about this Fontaine business. I'm trying to build a proper financial market, and this idiot keeps going on about nano this, genetic modification, that. I'll go spend an hour pretending to pay attention to the poor fellow. Be home as soon as
Alright, looks like we're staying in water. Ooh, she doesn't like that, that's for sure. So it's kind of interesting getting all of these different audio clips as they represent different periods of time. So that last one you can tell is much earlier in Rapture's creation than some of these other ones that we've seen, or even when we talk to him now. He almost seems like less jaded about the whole idea. You can hear Ryan being optimistic. Come on, just trying to. There we go. In that way, it's very interesting to, when you go back and play through it again, kind of note all of these sections where his ideas have changed in some way. And just with how he's portrayed, you can hear it within the voice. They really shouldn't stand in water like that. There's nothing safe about it. Oh well. The bullets can't hurt that bad. It's really the electricity that's doing all the work. Yep, there's more cameras, just like I was saying, where because this is the point of the smuggling ring, you're gonna have a lot of cameras down here. Come on, man, I'm trying to get things done here. I'm trying to run a Let's Play, and Peach is just all up my ass. Kind of a secret tunnel. Yay! Actually hoping this takes me somewhere interesting. But I think it might just take me out.
Hiding in that filthy submarine makes me blood boil. Help me get them to safety and I'll be in your debt for life.
So it's just kind of Atlas reminding us what the stakes are.
Well, I said, I suppose it's the contractor then who will be bailing out your loot once a fortnight, is it? If it's price you're worried about, I'll be picking up the brass, so not to worry twice. Now why would you be doing that, Sizzy? Well, Mr. Ryan, profit or not, no man bells water out of privies built by Bill McDonough. Next day I finds out I'm Ryan's new general contractor.
So McDonough is, that's how you pronounce it, thank goodness. Definitely gains a lot from all of this. Hit another banner back there.
Hold it!
Most important quote banners. Quick picture. Get that one real quick. Actually doesn't give us that much, but mostly because lead splicers are everywhere. There's a splicer around here. There's a camera and a spider splicer. I can hear them both. Maybe I can use them against each other. Might be looking in the wrong places. No, that's the same splicer. Just take care of him real quick. There we go. Tables. Her only weakness. Alright. Have her come around the corner. Nailed her. Let's see if we can get her caught. There we go. But I don't know if we'll actually get here in time. There we go, nailed it. So there's 2 spider splicers down, we just need 1 more. Oh, now that I think about it, I missed her. I missed the other spider splicer in McDonough's Tavern. That's what I'm missing. Just quickly, just rob the place before I leave again. I ain't never coming back here, that's for sure. And 1 more, there we go.
The death penalty and Rapture. Council's in an uproar. Riots in the streets, they say. But this is the time for leadership. Action must be taken against the smugglers. Any contact with the surface exposes Rapture to the very parasites we fled from. If you stretch necks or a small price to pay for our deals.
Wow. So that goes directly with the posters in that room where the parasite asks, "Where's my share?" And now they're saying that there's a death penalty being implemented in Rapture, which makes you kind of question how far have they really transcended from normal, or quote-unquote normal society, if they're still falling into the exact same tropes of said society, with like the death penalty and such. So I don't really use telekinesis much, and I think I'm just gonna change that now. Because throwing bodies at people is very rewarding, both in effectiveness and because it's just absolutely silly. And throwing crosses and hats and other things, and there we go. So now you got all these rooms at the top of the tavern. Kind of a couple little apartment buildings. Open up. All of these are very interesting rooms. So this one we've got a guy handcuffed to the end of a bed. Just a huge mess.
Mr. Ryan, I believe in Rapture, but that doesn't mean we always win. Fontaine Futuristics is the biggest thing going in Rapture, so let me be plain. When we arrest that Torag Fontaine for his thieving and smuggling, we must make it clear that we won't touch his business interests. We sit on the council because these poor sods trust us, not because God gave us a chair.
So McDonough is trying to be very realistic with his position in Rapture, and try to mediate between Fontaine's industries and Ryan as leader of Rapture. And so it's very poignant when he says that God didn't give us this share, because he's kind of agreeing or disagreeing with Ryan, who may be getting a little too big for his britches, perhaps. I don't want to hack it. It just seems like work. Auto hack. I've been picking those up, so might as well use them. Oh, here we go. This is a very important scene.
We saw our Masha today. We barely recognize her. That's her, Sam said. You're crazy, I told him. That thing? That is our Masha? But he was right. She was drawing blood out of a corpse by Fontaine Fisheries. And then when she was done, she walked off hand in hand with one of those awful golems. Masha!
So,
Mr. Ryan, I believe in Rapture. But I don't think
it's
we always
repeating.
win.
Yeah, there's kind of a
Fontaine Futurists
weird fluke with that, where sometimes it repeats the old
So let me be clear. When we arrest that
old
Torag Fontaine for
audio
thieving and
clips.
smuggling,
However,
make it clear
we've
that we won't
definitely
touch
gotten
these
stuff from Marcia
sit on
before,
the council because these
and
poor sort of
that's kind of
Because
the
God gave us a
extension
check.
of... Oh, come on, McDonough, shut up. We saw Marcia, I believe it was in the first episode. It might have been early second episode. But they now have kind of this full circle where her family's found Marcia, and she's a little sister now. That she's been taken from the family for what was originally called a higher good, or a greater good. And Marcia's parents questioned how could a little girl be needed by the state, in a kind of way of saying it, and it puts it really weird into this, like, oh, there's the spider splicer I'm looking for, but it kind of puts it weird, this like little girl being drafted, and so it's pretty easy to see where accidentally double clicked, but hey, it got us what we needed. Now when I kill a spider splicer, I can take its heart. Get out of here. Alright, now we can head back to Peach. Freaking A, go away. There we go. Body's over here. I don't know, we could kind of just run, but... Wow. I just got smokescreened. That was kind of cool. Oh, awkward. Let's see, Big Daddy right there. I'm gonna tread really lightly. Ah. Awkward. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You gotta tread lightly. That guy is not gonna make it through that. There's still not a little sister with him. Dang it. Maybe there's gotta be something where he's like going to get a little sister. Because I could kind of follow and wait for him to go pick up one of the little sisters from one of the vents. There's still one more hanging around here. So let's see what he does. I feel kind of bad, it's kind of like the hunt. Waiting for my prey. And no, it just kept walking. Well, never mind then. I guess we'll just move on from here. There'll be another one that shows up. It'll come back again. And we're definitely well armed. Ah, I thought that would... There we go. There's kind of this weird bug with... Maybe it's just this port, or maybe it's the game. But switching between items, and then to plasmids, and then back to an item, gets a little weird sometimes. Atlas. Regrets of coming to Rapture and bringing her whole family. Wow. So see, when I searched again, it got rid of the old stuff, which was nothing. So no loss. That freaking grenade, I left it there. Shouldn't have. But then, when we searched again, it was just full of stuff. Huh. There's a splicer, and it's got like a thing following it. One of the turrets. So I was wondering if I could trick it. Oops. I think I just made that turret fall to its death. And I think it killed everyone. Oh! Whoops. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Here, there's another one. Somewhere around here. Really want to find that last big no. And still no little sister. Come on, guys, what the heck? Yeah, throw me a bone here. I want to get through this quick. Oh well, these things happen. Pick up free stuff on the ground. Uh-oh. Ooh. More wrench power-ups, my favorite. I think I'll get rid of the static discharge just to try to sneak up on opponents more often. It's kind of fun being an assassin with a wrench. I want to take a picture. Oh. I think I just Pokemon snapped myself. You do something, and then you go to take a picture, but then it's gone because you did something. Where the heck did it go? The camera is such a weird item in how it only enhances that horror idea. Action shot. It's doing a backflip. I already took a photo of that. No, I meant to go to my wrench. Whatever. There we go. How about some... Yeah! Try some of these anti-personal rounds. Because you're kind of like a person. As long as I hit with it. Wow, yeah, those did a lot of damage when I, actually hit. Let's see if we can combo with the lightning. Where the heck did she go? There we go. Hello, sorry. With the last shot. Perfect.
They sure go down easy once you research them up right. Come on in and show us those snappies.
I really don't think I'm familiar with 1960s slang, but I don't think anyone ever called them snappies. But hey, who am I to question? I haven't done my research on that. Love that the ink spots are playing. Probably also remember them from the intro to Fallout 3, because that's where I know of them first. But they have a lot of songs, and a lot of video games, just because they're so good, so cool. There we go, fabulous. There's the last little sister that we need down here. Let's see if we can go out with a bang. Someone just pushed me? What the hell, man? Don't push the guy with the grenade launcher. That's a terrible idea. Alright. And one more. Okay. Most of the way down. Drop him off with the electric bug. That did not work at all. Strafe! Strafe like your life depends on it. Dance, monkey! There we go. And one more. See how I switched to the pistol? But then when I switched back, it was the shotgun again? Every time. Oh well. We can run back to there and get the job cleaned up real easy. assuming, you know, the little sister's still there. That has become a problem where I have respawned, and the Big Daddy is still smoking and dying, and then the little sister's just gone. And it's like, well, there goes all of that work. It's okay, I can handle it. I'm a big boy. Where the... Oh, okay, there he is. So he hasn't gone anywhere. Little sister... Check. Perfect. Alright. Good night, Rosie. All of the Big Daddy models have different names, depending on like what they're using. The big one with the rivet gun is called Rosie, as in Rosie the Riveter.
Thank you.
Which kind of comes into question the sexuality of the Big Daddy. Because if there's supposed to be people inside of these, or even if there's not, so that's kind of an interesting take. There's another Big Daddy somewhere around here. Jump in it, whatever. So we can buy film now. Looks like there's nothing really exciting here, but might as well grab some first aid kits. Alright, time to meet Peach. About time, really. Kind of a long side quest for this game.
The warp rat didn't get himself at. You got something from me and my crew? Or are you just looking to get criticized? You set here a spell. I needs to set on some coffee. Maybe put on silverware and the like.
What the hell are you talking about? What the what?
Before you head into the fisheries, a word
Peach
to
is
the
crazy.
wise. Old Peachy seems about as straight as a dog's hind leg. You keep your eyes open.
Thank you, Atlas. Seriously. See, Atlas knows what's up.
Nobody walks into my swampy carrying the heat. Put your weapons in the pneumo, and then I'll let you in.
Some of his slang actually makes sense, like the heat. But then, others just completely don't. Anyways, they kind of obviously gave us this gene bank here so we could switch plasmids. And it looks like we're going to need fire, so grab it real quick. You can try. Alright. Fill up the plasmids and then you grab Blast Eve. So we're throwing all of our weapons into this pneumatic tube. No weapons, except your wrench, because I don't know why. But we have plasmids. So basically, this is going to turn into a plasmid fight as we get down to it. Lots of ice everywhere, smoke filling the room.
Now, I bet when your boss wiggled out of hell, he done told the devil he'd be right back. And the devil says, "Sure thing, Mr. Fontaine. I'll hold you a splat." Ryan promised Fontaine was dust, and now here you are doing his dirty. I guess that makes Ryan a bum, and you a...
That's probably the most sense that he's made so far. But obviously, with Fontaine being dead, when Atlas said that he was jumping a ghost, I was like, seriously, Peach has convinced himself that I'm actually working for Fontaine. Ah, got the heat on me again. It's okay. Telekinesis, just throw stuff all over the place. There's Peach. Let's see if we can finish him off. Is that other guy shooting at Peach? What the hell? I'll take it. It means getting these guys off my back. I think Peach is dead. Oh my gosh, that splicer killed Peach. This is the best day ever. There's this guy. Sure. Ah, there's a turret down there. I gotta take care of that too. Deactivate alarm. 6 seconds left. Go figure. I can take a picture of it. There we go. Let's just throw something at it. Interesting how they kind of took your weapons away and then put all of these things way on the outside. Out of reach because you can't shoot at them now. Alright. See, there's Peach Wilkins. Super dead. He thought I was working for Fontaine. Oh, frick. Got myself killed. Crap. Anyways. Get back down in there, explore some more. We got a couple places left for this episode, but we're kinda... Now that we've killed Peach, we're come kinda to the end of it. Whoa, I guess I had an extra buck in there or something? Now that I have my weapons back, I want to just get them back into shape. So these are all the ice chests within Fontaine's Fisheries. Teddy bear! Let me put a teddy bear down here. I think I was saying earlier where I was talking about the camera, but camera in a survival horror game is just super clever. Gotta say, really big fan of it, because it's supposed to, it disarms you and forces, while at the same time forcing you to look at stuff. Oh, there's some gas there. Light it on fire! I want to see if that can blows up, but I may be video game biased by burning red cans and having them blow up. Nope, I kind of... Wow. I burned all the gas out of it, so it didn't explode when punctured and lit by a bullet. That's clever. That actually makes sense. Anyway. Take all my health packs. Alright, so gonna come around the corner here. Alright! This is a new thing. We've got this is kind of our upgrade station. I can pick any of these and get an upgrade to my weapon, which is super cool because not only does it do a good thing, but it also makes our guns look cool, and I'm all for that. Kind of have the so it kind of gets built on as we run with it.
You don't know what it's like.
Hello, coming through with my new gun. Oh, Jesus. Way to miss. That was just a shame. Come on, man. This isn't going well. I'll give it to him. Oh, my own hubris. Gets me again. What a fool. I deserved that. I absolutely did. Now I gotta run through all of that over again. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go into one of the other ice chests. Trying to show off my new improvements and looking like a fool. Got played.
You can't quit. Fontaine will find you. Hey, fuck Fontaine.
So we have these weird memories, these like flashbacks of things of other people. But that was pretty stern warning, I would have to say, from the these kind of working classes of the area. Alright. So that's the end of this part of Bioshock. We'll see what happens once we get to the submarine. Thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next episode.